12th of December today, and I'm outside because it's super warm today. It's like currently 22 degrees outside. So yeah, that's the winter in Portugal. Can still enjoy in a t-shirt. So I'm outside today on the skateboard again, kind of enjoying a little bit day. And yeah, I have new gadgets to test out today. So kind of changing my, how to say, kind of video gear around. So I have new tracking device. So now I'm recording with my DJI Osmo Action camera, which is kind of, if you are comparing two gadgets like DJI Osmo Action and DJI Osmo Pocket. So Osmo Pocket, as you know, it can track you. So that's kind of good. But just because of that moving gimbal, you have some limitations how you can use it. First of all, it's not waterproof, and secondly, you need to be careful always with that camera. So I kind of find out one interesting kind of gadget which can do the tracking as well. Yes, it's not kind of all direction tracking, but it can track you kind of horizontally. So now if I will start moving away, as you can see, my camera is following me. So just because, I will probably show you in a picture in a moment how the gadget looks like. And yeah, I think it probably will be my new kind of tracking device when I'm recording something and I'm moving a little bit around. So that's kind of cool, and it's not that expensive as well. So I don't know how actually smooth it is, because it probably are doing those movements quite kind of not as gentle as it would be with DJI Osmo Pocket. But yeah, if it's any good, we will find out in this video. So that's gonna be in the footage itself. But another cool gadget I recently got, my kind of early Christmas gift, is DJI Mavic Air 2. So I was not planning to upgrade my drone, but as I got that opportunity, I decided why not. So I will take out this birdie today and put up in the sky, and probably will try out the tracking, because there is two good features over the Mavic Mini which I have, is that it has already active tracking, so I can use it while I'm basically riding on my skateboard, and it has as well HDR built in. So that's kind of good, and that's a probably big step over Mavic Mini. I still can go with 4K footage simply because my computer is not that powerful, so I can't edit it. But yeah, if I'm looking in the future, that's gonna be a pretty good upgrade. So let's get that drone up and see how capable it is. So while I was driving here and testing out the drone, it's pretty hot actually getting, so I need to get myself up on the board and just probably do one more circle around the kind of block and go back home. But yeah, drone performs pretty good. I tried different kind of options. So the first one was tracking, which was parallel flying. So that one is quite dangerous because you need to be careful. It doesn't have the obstacle avoidance sensors on the side. So if you are tracking kind of parallelly yourself, you need to always make sure that there is no obstacles in front of it, because otherwise you can crash it. So that's one more thing. Then I was flying back. I was quite high as well, to kind of avoid all obstacles in the front. And then I was tracing kind of myself. So that means that it was flying behind me. And then I lower it down and allow the obstacle avoidance kind of sensors do its job. So it was maneuvering through the trees and stuff like that. So that works pretty good. I'm quite impressed. It does losing me sometimes. Maybe one issue was that I was going too fast, and maybe in a normal mode it just simply lost me because it couldn't kind of go that fast enough. Because what's happening if you are going in a sports mode, that will disable all the sensors, so you shouldn't be following yourself if you are in a sport mode and there is obstacles in the front, so you most likely will crash your drone. But yeah, quite good. It's doing its job if you are just riding normal speed. What else is important as well, if you are moving quite fast, as you are quite small in that camera, so that could lose you just because you are getting too small. But let's say if you are driving a car will be much bigger, so the tracking will be much more accurate on a higher speed. So that's kind of something keep in mind. But overall, I'm kind of quite impressed. I do maybe some testing as well later down the road on a scooter, so that we'll see how that goes. Because yeah, for the active tracking, what is important, it should recognize you as a human or a car, because if you will try to follow the object, the active tracking doesn't work on that. So that you can use only for spotlight mode if you want, or I do believe that you can circle as well around the objects, which is not the car or a human. But yeah, apart from that, you need to mark yourself. So you can't fly really far away and then mark yourself. It simply doesn't work because it won't recognize you as a human. Maybe if that would be a car, as it is much bigger in the body, it would recognize that quite far away. But yeah, that's something to keep in mind. You still can adjust the distance probably once you are set everything, but yeah, for that I probably need to do more testing. But yeah, for the first time I'm quite impressed. So yeah, but yeah, all the footage you will see probably first when it's gonna be uploaded on YouTube, because I'm not watching now back what was filmed. So when I'm riding, I still kind of need to keep an eye on the road where I'm riding. So yeah, but I'm quite impressed. So yeah, let's get on a board and just ride a little bit more. Really enjoying today, be outside. I was yesterday outside as well, because yesterday as well was quite warm. Not that warm as today. I think it was 18 or 90 degrees yesterday. And I went down, to the ocean. And yeah, I didn't notice last year, but this year when I was riding a skateboard, I did notice straight away that if I'm riding it here, it's okay, it's nice and warm. But once I was closer to the ocean itself, I felt like really big temperature difference. So probably if you want to buy a house near the ocean, you probably will be experiencing much colder weather when it's actually a bit off from the ocean. I still was kind of, I don't know, maybe 200 meters, 300 meters away from the ocean itself. But yeah, that was the place where I noticed straight away that there is much colder air. So the temperature drop should be quite big if you can notice that difference. I need to get back to my RC car build, but there is a bit delay. I'm not gonna reveal the car I'm building yet at the moment because there is a situation unexpected. So I will delay that, but I'm not gonna delay the build itself. I will start to build the body, not the body, but the chassis. And the body reveal I will leave for later. Quite a lot of people now. Everybody enjoys the weather. When it's kind of not that warm, then you go in the shopping centers and they are just like full with people. No one is outside, everybody getting inside. But yeah, days like today, woo! Everyone is coming out and enjoying the warm weather. It's not probably usual temperature like this for December in Portugal, but yeah, what I like about this place is that it all depends from which side the wind is blowing. So if it's coming from kind of Spain and Africa side, you're getting days like these when it's really warm and nice, even in winter. But then if you are getting the wind from the north or from the ocean, you will feel that air is much colder. And yeah, it's just simply because it depends from which side the wind is coming. But it's not like freezingly cold. It's still enjoyable. I remember back in Scotland, you're going outside and it's so freezing that you are like literally shaking. It's very quiet for Sunday. Main road, just a couple of cars. Interesting. Today is the day we are putting up the Christmas tree. So we got a real one from the garden center, the same place we got it last year. Prices are pretty good. I think it was 37.50 or something for maybe 2 meters 50 long. So that's good. Only downside is that you can't find really stands for your Christmas tree, so many of them are selling just like, you know, two woods nailed in a square, and that's kind of leg, but in that case you can't put the water under the tree, so the tree probably will die much faster. But we finally sorted out and got one in IKEA. It was $9.99, so if you need a leg for your Christmas tree and you are in Portugal and you don't know where to go, then IKEA selling them for a pretty good price. So that's the job for today. Get up the Christmas tree for me. And then I need to go do some shopping probably, because tomorrow is a school day for Emily, so I need to buy some snacks and stuff. Okay, I probably will finish my video today here. So all the gadgets, new ones, new toys I was using today, I probably leave the links down below in description, so you can find if you want yourself something. And yeah, I see you on the next one when I actually will start building the chassis of my RC car. And then from there, we will just carry on with that one probably. I do have a update coming soon on my driving license, but that's gonna be somewhere probably either at the end of the year or next year at the beginning. So we'll see how that goes. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you on the next one, probably pretty soon.